Welcome, everybody, to the 2016 FCSAA State NJCAA Region 8 Tournament live here in Vero Beach, Florida, from historic Dodgertown. Beautiful facility, beautiful day. We're about ready to play some softball here between the Tallahassee Community College Eagles and the Indian River State College Pioneers. The Eagles of Tallahassee, Patty Townsend, the head coach. They'll lead off. Alicia Smith will be the first hitter. She plays right field. Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Kristen Gunter. Batting third, the shortstop, number 16, Eliza Kaketti. Batting fourth, the first base, number 18, Maddie Blair. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 6, Alicia Neesmith. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 11, Casey Durham. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 21, Brooke Bates. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 7, Julianne Gillow. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 17, Brooke Marandino. The pitcher is number 13, Alex Cook for Tallahassee. Out in the field now for Indian River State College Pioneers. Pitching give Haley Andrews, catching Madison Von Hagel. From left to right in the infield, third base Jessica Mall, shortstop Julia Gilbert. Second base is Lily Prunetta. She is the flex player today. First base, Cassandra Castle. From left to right in the outfield, left field, Elise Pillars. Center field, Annie DePillo. And right field, Aria Mounts. So there's your defensive set. First pitch, a ball. Haley Andrews pitching. She is out of Bridgeville, Delaware. That one fouled off. Count 2-1. Haley Andrews a 1.75 ERA, 14-4 record, 78 strikeouts and 84 innings pitched. That one hit second base, pop out for the first out of the inning. Now Kristen Guntner will bat. First out was a pop-up to the third baseman by Alicia Smith. Gunter will now bat. And Gunter comes in as a 242 hitter. Just a 258 average this season for Tallahassee. Not the season that Coach Patty Townsend usually has with her Eagles. They have been one of the better teams in the state over the last decade, winning a state championship 2 years ago. In 2014, they also advanced to the national tournament in 2008 as runners-up to Santa Fe College. So Coach Patty Townsend, one of the best in the business, has done a great job with the Eagles. Of course, can't forget to give the shout-outs to the athletic directors of these two schools. Rob Cheney at Tallahassee, Scott Kimmelman at Indian River. Two gentlemen who know what they're doing. One hit out to center, base hit. All gold jerseys today for Tallahassee. Gunter reaches with a single. In the words of Tom Collette, there goes the no-hitter. After just one batter. Eliza Kaketti, the shortstop, will now bat for the Eagles. 2-0 count. Kaketti comes in hitting .298, 18 RBI, 3 doubles, 2 triples. That ball hit And that's an out right to the first baseman. We're having some issues with our camera up top. It looks like the wind has grabbed a hold of it, so we weren't able to flip over to that one, but we'll make sure we take care of that in the innings upcoming. Christina is getting that squared away for us up top, and she's got a tough job up there. It's hot, and the wind competing with all of that, so thank you to Christina Ferguson and Jason Polvin, who are both up top running those cameras for us. It is a thankless job, but one that is very, very important, so thank you to both of them. We'll step away for a minute. We'll be back with the bottom half of the first inning. And Indian River coming to the plate for their first appearance. Jessica Mall, Aria Mounts, and Julia Gilbert due to bat for the Pioneers. We'll be right back. First pitch of the bottom half of the first from Alex Cook in there for a strike. Pitching to Jessica Mall. Quickly 0-2 from Cook to Mall. The lefty steps back in, down in the count. Cook ready. The lefty pitches. One out. Tough play. The wind blowing very hard that direction, so it just continued to push the ball foul. Again, Christina Ferguson up there is battling right now with that camera with the wind and doing a very, very admirable job, I might say. So is Jason Polvin over there. Of course, you can watch Field 8 with Kyle Wilson on the mic and Tyler Allen on the controls. Ball in tight. I'm not sure why I didn't have Tyler with me. You know, it makes me much more comfortable to have Mr. Allen over here running the controls. But I'm going to do my best over here, and hopefully we give you a great broadcast and you enjoy watching the Pioneers. Oh, that one had some cue ball action to it. Great play by the second baseman, Kristen Gunter, to make that throw to get the out. That one looked like it started foul and then had enough spin on it to spin back fair. Gunter picks it up, fires across the diamond to get the first out. Aria Mounts, the right fielder, will now bat. Oh, and one out. Again, I apologize. We're trying to get these cameras, make sure everything's squared away for you. So if you happen to hear some walkie-talkies or something, forgive me. Aria Mounts steps back in. And we're ready to go again. Off speed, way out in front. Great pitch from Alex Cook. Alexandra Cook, 2.39 ERA, 12-10 on the season, 83 strikeouts and 140 innings. So she's not going to blow it by you, but she's going to try to get ground balls. It's going to be her forte. That one way outside. Not necessarily a overpowering type of a pitcher. Pitch down. Now 2-2. Good eye from Arya Mounts, the batter. Appreciate all the support here at historic Dodgertown as well. Joey and Rick Hatcher and everybody here that does such a tremendous job. Swing and a miss, a strikeout for Alex Cook. Morrill Sue Smith, who is in charge of this, basically in charge of this whole tournament. Jeff Biddle, who runs Dodgertown in, he does a tremendous job helping get everything ready. The staff here is great because we show up on a Thursday and there's a strike. Have to get everything set up all day, and they basically say, how can we help you? Let us know and we'll help you, and they always do. So it really makes our job easier and helps the product that we bring to you, makes that a better product as well. If you see the camera jumping around, it is exceptionally windy right now. We have them tied down out there, but that wind just really whips through here. Pitch is outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Tapped foul. Two count. Low now, 3-2. Worked a full count, a good at bat, fouled a couple good pitches off, and now stands in there with a full count, an opportunity to get a base runner. Julia Gilbert takes up high, ball 4. Pitch in there for a strike from Alex Cook to Annie DePillo. Pitch hammered down the left field line. That one was fair. It's going to go all the way into the corner. A run will score, and DePillo will stand on second with a double. A 2-out double for Andy DePillo puts the Pioneers up 1-0. It is that dreaded 2-out walk. They talk about it all the time, whether you watch softball on ESPN or Major League Baseball or college baseball or softball, shoot down in high school. A 2-out walk is the curse on what you're trying to do, what you're trying to produce as a pitcher. And you get those first 2 outs, nobody on, you walk somebody, and it never seems to fail that it'll come back to bite you. And you can watch right now over on Field 8 on the other live game going on, Palm Beach and Northwest Florida, on our YouTube channel. That pitch outside. 1-2 the count. 2 outs, runner at second. Is Andy DePillo. She doubled home a run. That one hammered right there for the out. Nice defensive play by the Eagles. So we've got 1 run on 1 hit for the Pioneers, and they will take a 1-0 lead into the second inning. Eagles coming to bat. 2 up, Elisa Neesmith, Casey Durham, and Brooke Bates. Back in Vero Beach at historic Dodgertown, Scott Jamieson here bringing you the Tallahassee Community College Eagles, Indian River State College Pioneers. Pioneers scored 1 run on an RBI double by DePillo. And a first pitch strike to start the second inning from Haley Andrews to Lisa Nesmith. That one grounded to third. Oh, across the diamond and over the head of the first baseman and into second, E5. And just got away from her. Good hustle by Nesmith. Pitch is in there for a strike. Runner at second. That ball gets away. Runner advances to third. Now a tying run over there on third base. And the run comes in on the base hit. And the Eagles are now on the board and have tied the game 1-1. Casey Durham will bat. I apologize, I'm not on top of who was batting there. Durham now batting. Takes a pitch outside. 2-1 now the count. Runner at first, score tied 1-1. Durham comes in hitting .269 with 4 home runs. That's good for second on the team and 17 RBI. 8 doubles. Well, now she's on at first base, and things are getting a little dicey for Indian River. Brooke Bates will now bat with runners at first and second, nobody out. Bates, a .231 hitter. He's 39 at bats. Bates will step back in. Bates playing second base. She's out of Climax, Georgia. Went to Bainbridge High School. Freshman. Runner out there at second base is Alyssa Neesmith, and then Casey Durham at first. Swing and a miss on the high heat. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout for the Indian River Pioneer pitcher Haley Andrews. That pitch, a strike on the outside corner. Fouled off 0-2. Runners at first and second, 1 out. This is Julianne Gillo. Gillo, 133 hitter, 2 RBI. She goes down on strikes. And that'll bring Brooke Marandino up. Oh, Marandino comes to bat, 245 hitter, home run, 8 RBI. Ball fouled off for a strike. Oh, 2, 2 on, 2 outs. I had to let Tyler back in the window there. That's where we went for a second. He was up there fixing some umbrellas and cameras and all sorts of stuff. This wind is wreaking havoc on the equipment a little bit. We'll be all right. Runners at first and second for the Eagles. They've already tied the game up here this inning. That one outside. Well, I'm not sure what the crowd wanted with that pitch. That was most definitely not a strike. It was about 2 feet outside. But I guess maybe it's your team. Swing and a miss on that one. That was also outside. Got her to fish at that one. Brought it a little bit closer to the plate. Great pitch right there from Haley Andrews for the 3rd out. We will head to the bottom half of the second. We're tied 1-1, Tallahassee and Indian River State. You're watching the FCSAA State Tournament, NJCAA Region 8 Tournament right here on the FCSAA Sports YouTube channel. Back in Vero Beach, Florida at historic Dodger Town. Scott Jamieson here with you. And make sure when you're in Vero Beach the next time, visit Vero Beach Inn and Suites. They have oversized swimming pool, bocce ball court, fitness center, smart TVs in every updated room. Provide plenty of entertainment options for kids and adults alike. Full-service restaurant, Tiki Cabana, and JJ's Sports Bar offer a civilized way to wind down after a fun-filled day. Again, that is the Vero Beach Inn and Suites. That one tapped back to the pitcher for the first out. Bottom half of the second, Alex Cook in the circle.
Now batting, number 27, Elise Pillars.
Now Pillars will bat. Elise Pillars, number 27. That one now there's 2 down, so quickly 2 outs. And this is the type of an inning that Alex Cook was looking for, any pitcher's looking for. Now the pitcher, Haley Andrews, will bat. Haley Andrews, 282 hitter, 2 home runs, 12 RBI, 3 doubles, 11 hits and 39 at-bats. Well, she doesn't hit every time she pitches, but coach likes her chances today against the lefty Alex Cook. First pitch in there for a strike to Andrews. The winner of this game will move on to face the winner of the State College of Florida and Seminole State College game tonight at around 6:30 or so. Pitch down in the dirt for a ball. 4 teams have already moved on in the winner's bracket. It is a double elimination tournament. Florida Southwestern State College defeated Jacksonville 12-4. Gulf Coast defeated Eastern Florida 5-4. Central Florida defeated Polk 8-5, and Chipola College defeated Miami-Dade. Never did get a score on that one. We'll try to get a score for you on that Chipola Miami-Dade. Be broadcasting every game from fields 7 and 8 here at historic Dodger Town. That one grounded foul on the third base line. Just wide of the bag. Other games going on now. You can watch the Palm Beach Northwest Florida game on this same YouTube channel. Just go back out to the playlist and you can pop that one on and watch both of them if you want. St. Pete and Daytona also playing, and State College of Florida and Seminole State, as we mentioned before. The 4 of those 8 teams will move on to the second round of the winner's bracket tournament. The other teams that lose will move on to the loser's bracket. I've already got a few games scheduled for you in the loser's bracket later. Got FSCJ be facing off against Eastern Florida. Go across, and the tag for the out. Nice play defensively for the Eagles, and that'll send us to the top half of the third inning. We're still tied up 1-1. Tallahassee, Indian River, right here at the FCSAA tournament, live from historic Dodger Town. Just about ready to start the third inning here in Vero Beach, Florida at historic Dodger Town. We are live on the FCSA Sports YouTube channel. The wind whipping out there. It doesn't quit here in Vero Beach. Nice day, a little bit hot, but a good breeze. Good crowd. Alicia Smith will now lead things off. So back to the top of the order. For the Eagles, Alicia Smith popped out to first base. Her first at bat. Squares the bunt, pops it back off the fence. Just a strike. Leadoff hitter steps back in. The lefty trying to make something happen. Slaps that one to the shortstop. She'll make the play. And we have one out. Kristen Gunter will now bat. First pitch outside. Ball one from Haley Andrews in the circle. Now ball two, so she falls behind. To Gunter. Gunter singled back in the first inning. Taps that one foul. Well, 2-1. First pitch up high, or excuse me, third ball is up high, now 3-1. Gunter 242. She does have a home run. That one is popped up. Should stay in play, and it does. First baseman makes the play. Now 2 outs. We'll bring Eliza Kiketi to the plate. Kiketi struck out back in the first inning.
Number 16, Alyssa Conchetti.
First pitch to Kiketi right there on the inside corner for a strike. Alex Cook rocks, fires, rise ball fouled back. That one fouled down the left field line. The count remains 0-2. 2 outs here, nobody on. Top of the third. Tallahassee 21-21 coming in. Indian River 44-9. Indian River, the Southern Conference champions. Tallahassee out of the Panhandle Conference. One-two pitch. Drilled. That's going to be a nice stop. Keeps it in the infield, but a base hit for Kiketi. And now Maddie Blair.
Number 18, Maddie Blair.
First pitch down for ball one. Maddie Blair reached and scored back in the second. That one popped up. It may stay in. It does. Nice play made. So that's the second out that was popped up in foul territory. And that's the third out. So we have one left on base, no runs. We'll head to the bottom half of the third inning. Indian River due to bat. We'll be right back right after this. You're watching the FCSAA State Tournament. Back in Vero Beach, historic Dodger town, beautiful area of the state, beautiful complex. Joey and all the guys here, Rick Hatcher and Jeff Biddle and all of them do such a great job with this facility. It's beautiful. They have a softball, or excuse me, well, it is softball, but it's high school, starting on Tuesday, so they do a lot of tournaments here. They are constantly staying busy doing stuff. That was Madison Von Hagel in her first at bat. She flew out. She came in hitting .365 with a couple home runs, 22 RBI. Team batting average of .363 for Indian River, so they can really hammer the ball 100 points higher than Tallahassee. So on paper, when you look at the records, you look at the batting average, you look at the team ERAs, you look at all those kinds of things. The home runs, 39 to 14. And it really looks like it should maybe be a mismatch, but we're sitting here 1-1 in the bottom half of the third inning. And that's what's so beautiful about any sort of tournament like this, is it just doesn't matter. You really can have any team win on any day. The best team doesn't always come into these tournaments and win. Pitch outside. 2-1. This is back to the top of the order. Jessica Mall. She slaps one. Should be playable for the center fielder. Settles under, makes the catch for the out. And now 2 down for Alex Cook. And fly ball outs. Indian River Pioneers not able to square the ball up. Aria Mounts will now bat. They need to really square those balls up. Cook's doing a good job hitting her spots, mixing it up, going side to side, both sides of the plate. Good downward action, good upward action on her rise ball as well. That one, there's the downward action of a breaking ball in there for a strike. Swings over top of it, does Mounts. Cook, a good array of pitches. It's a good angle to see the bottom drop out of some of these, and there's another one. Tries to keep the ball on the ground. Oh, there's been 2 flyouts this inning. She is not a strikeout type pitcher. I think just about a half a strikeout an inning. She depends on her defense. There's been a lot of really good pitchers that have made careers out of that. Not everyone can be Pedro Martinez or Jackie Trina. That one from third to first for the out. Third out of the inning. And we'll head to the fourth. 1-1, Indian River, Tallahassee. We got a good one. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the FCSAA tournament, NJCAA Region 8 tournament right here on the FCSA Sports YouTube channel. Back in Vero Beach, Scott Jamison with you here at historic Dodger Town. First pitch a little bit down for a ball from Haley Andrews. Pitch popped up, caught right over the bag by the second baseman for an out. That was Nesmith. Casey Durham will bat. Now the breeze is starting to blow in here a little bit. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. One out, a pop out to the second baseman. Pitch comes in. A little bit high for a ball. That went in on the hands, fouled off, out of play. Pitch way high and out. Appreciate you tuning in, watching this FCSAA State Softball Tournament broadcast. We're bringing you the baseball tournament right here on the YouTube channel as well, May 15th through the 21st, live from Henley Field in Winter Haven, Florida. That should be a good one, just like this one. We'll be here through Sunday, championship game on Sunday. One hit out to second base. Throw over for the out. Nice defensive play. Those are the ones you want your infielders to make. Now, it's nice if they can make the spectacular play, of course. But really, you want them to make all the routine plays. Everything hit to them, everything maybe a little to their left or right. Make all those plays. You happen to make a spectacular play, great. But really, you want your infielders to be there and be solid and make the plays that they're supposed to make. It's the errors on balls that are right at them or the throws that go over the fence and stuff like that that really can hurt you. If you don't make that diving, Nomar Garcia-Parra type stop, it's not the end of the world. It, of course, helps. save runs that way. But as a coach, you're really looking for solid defenders, and as a pitcher, you appreciate that too. You get them to put it in play. You want your players to make those routine outs. 1-2 now to Brooke Bates. Bates fouls it off. Stay alive. 2 outs, nobody on. Haley Andrews having a good inning so far. Pop out and a fly out. Actually, a pop out, excuse me. A ground out to second. Looking at the wrong thing over here. It just happened. 2-2. Looks like an error on a ground ball right to me. That pitch just outside. It was definitely off the plate. Three-two pitch. Fouled off, out of play. And the umpire looks like there could be a ball in the field. He's holding up play for a second. We'll get ready for this full count offering. 2 outs. Nobody on. 3-2. From Andrews to Bates. Slide out towards center field. Center fielder makes the play for the 3rd out. We will head to the bottom of the 4th. We are still knotted up 1 apiece. Tallahassee, Indian River. Stay right there. You're watching the FCSAA Sports YouTube channel. Julia Gilbert will lead things off for the Pioneers in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Got a good game going here between 21-21 Tallahassee and 44-9 Indian River. Gilbert out of Rialto, California. Sophomore. Hitting .431. 10 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs. 57 RBI. Outside. That pitch in there for a strike, now 2-1. Gilbert steps back in against Alex Cook, starting pitcher for Tallahassee. Gilbert hits that one to the shortstop, all the way across, beats her by a step for the 1st out. That's a big out to get. Gilbert, arguably the best hitter, Cassandra Castle, .441. DePillo, .328, home run, 26 RBI, 8 doubles. DePillo doubled home run back in the 1st. She is responsible for the only run of the game. Well, for knocking it in at least. Gilbert's the one that scored it after she walked. First pitch in there for a strike. Cook ready. She winds. Pitch in there for a strike on the corner. It's a little out, and I think the batter thinks so too. But she's hitting her spot, and that's one way you can get calls from the umpire. Your catcher sets up right there. It's close. It's near the black. That one in the dirt. And you hit your spot. The umpire's sometimes going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Pillow 1 for 1. Her second at bat of the game. Pitch outside. She hit her spot there, but her spot was about 10 inches off the plate, so the umpire not going to give her that one. It's a good idea to go there, though. You may get her to swing at it because in the back of her mind she knows she had a strike called in a similar spot. Out of play. Count remains 2-2. We're in the bottom of the fourth. First round action. The FCSAA and NJCAA District 8 tournament. Region 8. Atlantic District and Gulf District tournaments going on all at once. That one hit hard through the hole. Base hit. Now 2 for 2 for DePillo. If you visit beautiful Vero Beach, make sure you give the Vero Beach Inn and Suites a look. And if you're looking to have a company outing, a barbecue at the pool, 5 meeting rooms, including an executive boardroom, full catering menu. They have JJ's Sports Bar there. They have a full-service restaurant. They have a nice, huge pool. It's a very nice place, so make sure you give them a look next time you are in the area. That's the center fielder on your screen. She's playing fairly shallow and right there by the camera. Pitch. Hit straight up. Catcher makes the play. And there are now 2 outs. Runner at first is DePillo.
Now batting number 10, Tanner McDaniel.
Now Tanner McDaniel will bat. McDaniel, a .396 hitter, 8 home runs, second on the team behind Mounts. 36 RBI, 7 doubles, 40 hits in 101 at-bats coming into the tournament. Today she's 0 for 1. Grounded out to the pitcher. First pitch strike to McDaniel. Swing and a miss off speed pitch. 0-2 quickly. That pitch hit right at the second baseman. She makes the play for the third out. It was so quick I couldn't even change the camera over. That'll do it for the fourth. We are still tied 1-1. Got a great game going here live from historic Dodgertown in Vero Beach. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here in the FCSA Sports YouTube channel. Back at Dodger Town in Vero Beach, Julianne Gillo will bat for the TCC Eagles, who are tied with Indian River. I was saying earlier, possibly a mismatch, but you never know. Tallahassee 21-21, Indian River 44-9. Indian River about 110 points higher on their batting average, 0.7 runs better in their ERA. But when you've got a coach like Patty Townsend and a coach like Dale Atkinson of those caliber, it's probably going to be a battle no matter what it is coming in. They know how to pull the strings, move the chess pieces, and they have both done just that today. Defensively, both teams have played well. And in this tournament, sometimes that's overlooked. You come in and who's going to hit the most home runs, who's going to strike out the most batters. Really, who plays the cleanest defense is what matters, because you're probably going to have a close game or two. You're not going to come in, even if you're College of Central Florida 59-3, you're probably not going to blow everybody out by 8 runs. So you've got to play good defense. You've got to make the routine plays. Got to help your pitcher out. They're not going to make a good pitch every single time. There was a good pitch. She must have heard me. Said, watch this. A good pitch there from Andrews, Haley Andrews. Fourth strikeout for Andrews. Now Brooke Marandino will bat. Marandino popped out to third. Just 0 for 1. We are here in the top of the fifth. Historic Dodger Town. Pitch up and out. Good eye from Marandino, the number 9 hitter. Alicia Smith waiting on deck. She's 0 for 2. I know she's anxious to get a hit. Leadoff hitter. Really make things happen. Wow. Pitcher's pitch with that one. Fouled off for strike 2. Andrews, Marandino battling. 2-2 count. That one way outside. Marandino from Lake Forest, California. I went to El Toro High School. Looks like we may have some people from California watching. Both teams with some Californians. Tapped to shortstop. Strong throw across for the out to get Marandino. Very nice play by Julia Gilbert. And now that will bring top of the order Alicia Smith to the plate. Alicia Smith from Palm Coast, Florida, went to Flagler Palm Coast High School. Smith comes in batting .256, 14 RBI, couple triples, couple doubles, good speed, 19 stolen bases. Fouled back off the fence and then onto the field. Andrews ready. That wind is really picking up. That one hit to shortstop. The wind playing with it, but she's able to settle underneath it for the third out. We are going to the bottom of the fifth. 1-1. Great game going here at the FCSAA State NJCAA Region 8 tournament. Stay right here. Back live in Vero Beach at historic Dodger Town for the 2016 FCSAA State Softball Tournament. First pitch outside from Alex Cook. To Elise Pillars. Pillars grounded out to second in her first at bat. Lefty pitches in there for a strike. Cook, sophomore from British Columbia, Delta, British Columbia, Sands Secondary School. That pitch right there on the outside corner. Nice spot. Pitch in tight. That was ball 4. Apologize about the count up there. Now Haley Andrews, the pitcher, will bat with a runner on and nobody out. Maybe. And they'll just have a pinch runner, it looks like. See who comes out to pinch run. Looks like if it's 14, who has been spotted. She came out about 10 feet and then turned back around. So we're not sure if it's Ashley Kimball. Yes, 14 is going to pinch run.
14, Ashley Kimball, running.
I'm not sure what the meeting going on over there is and why they're taking so long. Why the umpire's not walking over there to break this up. Coach Atkinson now talking to the umpire again. Over here just off your screen, you can see the umpire standing there over on the left, talking to Coach Atkinson. And it looks like they may have a pinch hitter as well. Sarah Burgos now batting. Burgos batting for the pitcher, Andrews. She bunts. Throw is a good one to first. With the sacrifice bunt laid down. That's what they were trying to do. They get it done, move the runner to second. And now Madison Von Hagel will bat with a runner out there at second in scoring position. That's the go-ahead run. In the bottom of the 5th, they'd love to push that one across. This is really the first time they've threatened. Either team has threatened in some time. Runs have been few and far between in this one. Pitching has been excellent by both teams. Really working those corners, not giving much to hit. Yeah, pitching and defense, they're not as noticed as the home run ball, but pitch down low. Pitch off the plate. Now 3-0. So Cook, a couple she thought maybe she should have gotten, especially she thinks she should have gotten that last one. That one down low, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Von Hagel. And now back to the top of the order. Jessica Mall will now bat. And that's dangerous to walk the number 9 hitter when you have the leadoff hitter coming up. Meeting at the mound. We'll be right back. Back at Dodger Town in Vero Beach, Florida. Beautiful Vero Beach. Make sure next time you're in Vero Beach, give the Vero Beach Inn and Suites a call. You can reach them online or 772-567-8321. Just a quarter-mile east of I-95 off of exit 147. Right there. Really convenient. Really right in the middle sort of Vero. So to get to everything. Restaurants, shopping. 1 out, 2 on. Indian River threatening. Alex Cook pitching for Tallahassee. Drops that pitch in there for a strike. Now they're over talking to the coach again, so a lot of delays this inning. Pitch in there, runner comes way off the base. Have to keep an eye on her there at second. That's Pillars out at second. Actually, they put in a pinch runner, I'm sorry. That's Kimball. Ball hit in the air, out to left, over the head of the left fielder. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and there is some absolute speed. She almost caught the runner in front of her. Unbelievable. An inside the park home run. Inside the park 3-run homer. Wow. The runners did have to hold up a little bit, but Mall went off the crack of the bat and absolutely flew around the bases. I don't know that they might not have held the runner at third if Mall wouldn't have been crawling up her back, and they had to send her, and then Mall went behind her and scored, and that was about as wild of a play as you will see. Unbelievable hustle by Mall. And the score is now 4-1. Now, number 3, Samantha Chiodina. Samantha Chiodina will now bat for Mounts. So a pinch hitter for Mounts with nobody on. Strike 1 on the outside corner. That was unbelievable, the speed that Jessica Mall showed right there. Again, the runners had to hold up to make sure that that ball wasn't caught, and she about ran up the back of the runner in front of her, which forced the third base coach to have to send her. With 1 out, I am not sure what the third base coach was going to do in that situation because the ball was about on the infield. He had to send her because Maul was right there, and Maul went right behind her. She wasn't looking for any sort of a signal. She was going, and she knew she was going to score. She just absolutely knew it. Swing and a miss. This is Samantha Chiodina batting for RA Mounts. Off speed. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And now 2 outs. Big strikeout for Cook. Tallahassee wants to get this one to make sure that they don't add to that 4-1 lead. Again, an inside the park home run if you were just tuning in by Jessica Mall. She hit it to left field and just absolutely got on her horse and ran almost up the back of the runner in front of her and scored on, if the outfielders are playing at a normal depth, probably a fly out, to be honest, but they were playing it in. She went to the opposite field, had some cut to it, so it cut away from the outfielder, rolled all the way to the fence. You can go back and watch it. Just rewind a little bit on your YouTube screen right there. Check it out again. It's worth watching again, that's for sure. That pitch down now, 3-0. To Julia Gilbert. .30 pitch, taking all the way, strike on the corner. She started running to first base. That was a good pitch right there on the corner. She tried to buy a walk. Umpire wouldn't have anything to do with it. So now she better be careful if it's close again. Probably going to be a strike. Nope, that went up and in, ball 4. Gilbert walks. Now DePillo will bat. We'll have a pinch runner over at first. Looks like number 1, Taylor Strickland. So Taylor Strickland will run. Strickland has scored 15 runs. Looks like she's pinch ran before in just 36 at bats. She takes off. In there safe. I don't know. Pretty close play. Strickland, that's why she was in there for that insurance run. She stole second. Close play at second base. A 1 pitch from Cook to DePillo. Low and away. DePillo doubled, knocked in a run in the first, and then singled in the fourth. She's 2 for 2. That's a strike to make it 1-2. The runner at second really bouncing around out there, trying to mess with the catcher. So an inside the park home run by Jessica Mall has this game at 4-1. Came in 1-1 this inning. Now Alex Cook trying to work out of a little jam here as well with a runner at second. That's Taylor Strickland. She pinch ran and stole second base. Comes the pitch. Poked foul. One-two pitch. Now coming to DePillo. Outside, off the plate for ball two. Good idea if you're Cook. Maybe get her to swing at one outside, or if you can hit that spot, maybe the umpire gives you one. That one just a little bit too far outside. Indian River ranked number 3. FCSA coaches poll. Grounded to third. Throw across the diamond for the third out, but not before the damage was done. An inside the park home run for Jessica Mall has given Indian River State College a 4-1 lead over Tallahassee. We are going to the top of the 6th. Pioneers 4, Eagles 1. You're watching the FCSA State Tournament right here on the FCSA Sports YouTube channel. Top of the 6th. Live in Vero Beach, Scott Jamieson with you. Tallahassee trails 4-1. Need to make something happen here in the 6th inning. That's one to the second base. Had some weird action on it, but able to make the play. And the first baseman able to keep her foot on the bag for the out. Very nice defensive play. Tell you what, that ball had kind of a cue shot action. It hit and spun back the opposite direction that the second baseman was expecting. She was still able to stay with it. That's Lily Perneda, the flex player, made a really, really nice play. Now Elisa Kiketti batting. And she singles out to right field. And Tallahassee with a base runner. Kiketti's second hit. She's now 2 for 3 with 2 singles. And a strikeout. And Maddie Blair will bat. Blair today, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Pitch down low. Hit to second, over to second base, to first. Double play, turned by Indian River, just got her by a half a step at first base. Beautifully done little pirouette from the second baseman through to the shortstop. A 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. That'll send us to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching the FCSAA State NJCAA Region 8 Tournament live from Vero Beach at historic Dodger Town, right here on the FCSAA Sports YouTube channel. Cassandra Castle will lead things off for the Pioneers. She fouls the first pitch off. Castle, one of the leading hitters. In fact, leading in terms of batting average, 111 at-bats, 49 hits. She's hitting .441 with 10 doubles, 3 home runs, 45 RBI, which is good for third on the team. Slugging .685 and getting on base at a .516 clip. Not bad. Swings at an off-speed pitch there. Now 0-2 from Alex Cook, the pitcher in the circle for the Eagles of Tallahassee Community College. Tallahassee, rich history of softball success. Won the FCSA tournament 2 years ago. Winner of this tournament, as well as the runner-up, will represent the FCSAA out in St. George, Utah at the national tournament. I was able to get out there a few years ago. Went with Santa Fe College, where I do some sports information for them, amongst other things. And being born and raised in St. Petersburg, Florida, St. George, Utah was a little bit different. Just a tad. I'm being laughed at by the gentleman next to me. No, that's okay. I'd be laughing too. It was different in a great way. It was just mountains in the background, and it was unbelievable experience to get out there and see the canyons and all that kind of stuff. And it was just I recommend, if your team happens to qualify and go, try to go with them. Spend the money, make it into a vacation. You can fly into Las Vegas if that's your bag, and it's about an hour or so, hour and a half drive from there to St. George, Utah. You could even stay in Las Vegas if you wanted to. Drive back and forth, or stay in St. George and just fly in and out. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, throw down to first for the out. But it really is an experience, unlike anything else. You know, the baseball tournament is in Grand Junction, Colorado, which is amazing. Santa Fe went in 2009 and had 12,000 people watch the championship game. Saints lost in extra innings to Howard College in one of the best baseball games I've ever seen. And that is an amazing place to watch a game too. But there's something about St. George, just the picturesque background when you're watching a game. You just can't help but take it in. I got there early and was just taking pictures. My wife was probably sick of getting pictures sent to her a few years ago when Santa Fe went. Slow to third, up on it. Nice fundamental play for the third out, and we're going to the 7th. Tallahassee with one more shot, top of the 7th inning. And they'll be due to bat with Elisa Neesmith, Casey Durham, and Brooke Bates. Stay right here. You're watching the FCSAA Sports YouTube channel. Well, it is do or die time. We were talking about that between innings, and Tallahassee's got to do it, or they are going to fall into the loser's bracket, and Indian River State College will advance on to the winner's bracket to face off against either Seminole State or State College of Florida. So no room for error here if you are the Eagles. Now, athletic director Rob Cheney down there taking it all in. Great guy, as is the athletic director Scott Kimmelman in Indian River. That one popped up. Shortstop settles underneath it, makes the catch. That might have looked like an easy catch, but if you can see the palm trees, if you could see the palm trees out there, I don't think there is an easy catch today on anything. The wind is swirling and blowing. It could very well be blowing a completely different direction up that high. Great play by the shortstop. Casey Durham will now bat for the Eagles. The Eagles need base runners. That one, diving catch made by the center fielder. What a play out there in center field. And give credit where it is due. Annie DePillo. Now there's a foot difference between a base runner and a chance for Tallahassee, and now 2 outs and nobody on. Now right back to the pitcher. Over, ball game. Indian River State has advanced. They defeat Tallahassee State College 4-1. They'll move on to play either Seminole State or the State College of Florida later tonight at 6:30. You can watch every game on Field 7 and 8 during this tournament right here on the FCSAA Sports YouTube channel. Coming up at 4 o'clock, we've got Florida Southwestern State against Gulf Coast right here on Field 7. On Field 8, you can watch Chipola and the College of Central Florida. That ought to be a really good game. That's two high-powered teams. The Gulf Coast Florida Southwestern is not going to be shabby either. That could be one of the better games of this whole tournament. That's two teams that can hit and pitch. Coming up later at 6:30 now, Indian River has moved on. They will play right here on this field, Field 7, against either State College or Seminole State. That game will be broadcast at approximately 6:30. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you tune in for more of the games from this FCSAA State Softball Tournament, also NJCAA Region 8. I'm Scott Jamison once again on behalf of Laurel Sue Smith, Kelly Warren, Bill Hamilton, and everybody else with the FCSAA. We appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.